What's going on, guys? It's Dr. Freeze here at the Lighthouse, and today I'm gonna teach you how to flail. Now, these could get pretty deep and complex, but I'm just gonna teach you the basic ones today. I'm gonna go over wrist flails, elbow flails, and some patterns that you could do with your flails. My favorite flailer of all time is TNT Fry. Now, Fry is on the dopest team in the world, completely unbiased opinion, Team Entrance. Those guys are sick. You should check out all of their light shows, and I'll put a link to their channel below because those light shows are mind-blowing. In my opinion, Fry has the sickest flails, and I highly recommend you check him out and check out his videos because he does things that no one else really does. So if you are ready to learn, give me a like and a subscribe, and let's get to it. Now, first off, when you're practicing, you want to extend your arm out a little bit to remove the tension from your wrist, because you probably get enough of that already. Flails are a continuous circular motion you make with your hand. Now, when you're practicing your flails, you want to hit 4 different positions. You want to hit the top, the left, the bottom, and the right. If you could hit from all 4 of those positions, their brain will take a screenshot of you and remember you forever. Now, you want to get these down both clockwise and counterclockwise, and it'll help you when you get into more advanced flails later. So you could flail from the wrist, or you could flail from the elbow. And it's pretty much the same idea. All you're doing is twisting from this elbow, and it creates bigger circles. So start by keeping your wrist straight and just rotating at the elbow. Make the circles, and then you could loosen it up a little bit and add a little flair to your flails. Now, there's a distinct difference between whips and flails. A whip uses a finger roll while you're making a circle, and you could learn whips here. When doing flails, you generally keep your fingers together and you just rotate in a circular motion to make those circles. So now I'm gonna go over some basic flail patterns. And for these exercises, we're gonna move them from our wrist, just for practice. The first one is called together, same. So our hands are gonna be together, facing up, and we're gonna rotate them in the same direction. So these are both going clockwise. Or counterclockwise if the video is mirrored. Now, in together same, there is peace, there is love, unity, and respect. Look how synchronous they are. Brings a tear to my eye. Now, the second pattern is called together, opposite. So they're gonna start together, but one is gonna move clockwise, and the other is gonna move counterclockwise. So they're spinning in opposite directions, like this. Now, the next pattern is called split same. So we're gonna split our hands like this, and they're gonna rotate in the same direction. Just like in a track race, when the runners all start at different positions, that's what we're doing. They're all running the same track, but they just start at different positions. Fun fact, they do that so each runner runs the same distance, and they don't make the outside runners run extra. That would be wrong. And the last pattern is called split opposite. So our hands are gonna be split, and they're gonna go in opposite directions. So this one's gonna go clockwise, and this one's gonna go counterclockwise. And these guys are just confused. If you're ever feeling unsure, just remember those 4 positions, and you'll be Gucci. And make sure to practice all of those flail patterns, both clockwise and counterclockwise. Now, a few tips for your flails. You could change 3 things about them. The first one is your speed. Speeding up your flails will make it much more intense, and slowing them down will make it more suspenseful, where you could transition into other moves. And you want to mix up the speed of them throughout your show to give it more variety. Because when it's just super fast flails, it gets pretty boring. Or if it's just really slow flails, I personally find that even more boring. Yeah, I'll pass on that light show. The second thing you could switch is your size. And like we said before, flailing from the wrist will make small flails, and flailing from the elbow will make big flails. So you could switch them up. Do big ones, and then do small ones, and then big ones, and then small ones. You want to spice them up. Now the third thing you could change is the placement of your flails. Placing your flails in different positions can help add variety throughout your show. Shoo-ba-doo-doo, shoo-ba-doo-doo, shoo-ba-doo-doo. You could throw them over here, and then throw them over here, and then throw them over here, and then throw them up here. One way to practice your hand independence is do a flail with one hand, and then draw a shape with the other hand. You could do a square first, and then you could turn it into a triangle. The more hand independence you get, the easier it is to mix up your flails and keep your show entertaining. And that's all I got. To be honest, flails are not my strongest move, so I'll leave it at that. But again, check out Fry, and another one that I really like is Materia. He has great whips and flails. So those two, great flailers, check them out to get some inspiration. So thank you so much for watching. If you learned something, please give me a like and a subscribe, and comment down below with what you want to see next, and I'll get to it. Now use this information and go light up someone's world. I will see you next time.